that sound like a jug. So I mean, you just gonna include his fees like when you doing the deals type or yeah, right. Mm, yeah.
Of the field. He's a nice weapon in
Hey,
this
that's a
offense.
that's a
The
great
Tigers are
analogy.
marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And
So we
settles
just so
everyone
we just
down.
gonna do
All
the
the nerves, all
content
the emotions of this
and you gonna put
rivalry
it where it
game
needs to
now
be
are
and then he
ready to
just gonna
kind of
run the
settle
ads.
in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Mhm.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Right. Okay, I got you.
So here comes the Auburn offense.
Right.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. Smashes it with the stiff arm. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Making a play like that to open the drive can
Yeah. Yeah.
really
Yeah.
get the
Yeah. I like
momentum
that.
going. First down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes,
About
easiest
anything.
reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short.
Yes, Lord.
Back to pass. Under fire. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football.
Yep.
This receiver strikes fear in
Hey,
the heart of every defense because he's got
I'm
elite
with that, bro.
track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on fourth.
Yeah, really?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stuff.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's quick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense.
Yeah, you gotta
Here's
get
this
some
offense
attention
with a
grabbing
fresh set
going.
of downs.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I got you.
Quarterback making checks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Trying play action.
Just
Takes a hit as he fires.
like I said, just let me know what time. I literally don't got nothing going on tomorrow until tomorrow evening.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after
let
the
me know.
snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Out of the shotgun on third down. With the catch, they were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short,
do
understanding the ball really
9:30 then.
try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the
Just let me know where to meet you
made a
at.
nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Holds it in the first down and more. All down, but he has it.
Definitely not downtown. Way more visually aesthetically
Now, I
pleasing.
know
Yeah,
you two
definitely
never faced
downtown.
off against each other.
Way
in
more
an
aesthetically
actual
pleasing.
rivalry game
Yeah.
other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed
Yeah,
the passer,
nah, that'd be dope.
taken the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this.
Yeah,
race.
that'll be dope.
It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
What? Oh yeah, come on, hold on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Auburn to the line in a hurry. To the air on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They are really clicking along 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU.
Yeah, you wanted to succeed.
They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run play action. Fires to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. The give on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in.
It is.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And now you got to wait and figure out what's going on and everything good. And then people not understanding, that's fine. And then,
they get him on the ground at the 20. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Right.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Austin.
No.
One of the things you love about this running back
not at all.
He's also a weapon
not
in
at
this
all.
offense, catching the football.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Tight end finds a soft spot. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously, not as good as throwing the touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Might be changing the route.
Yep.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
That makes a lot of sense. We'll stop him. You feel me? What? Stop it.
Off play action on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration.
Everything is done with shares and everything else. Now, you have majority shareholder, you feel me? But no,
and the
just
extra
100%.
point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Hey, by the time they were
down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like.
My folks be chilling,
Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Might be looking to run. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
The offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Absolute shame. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but
it's just me.
Touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
At some point, and it's really getting close to that point.
Get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Nah, we've been locked in. Yeah, we've been locked in for a good little minute now. You feel me?
For their defense in Baton Rouge, a huge third down coming up. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Auburn trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown LSU! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And he added the extra point.
But let me, yeah, because I mean, you know, some people, and I don't know, you might not be there, but you know, you got some people that are superstitious, bro. Like, you know, you speak on something before it happens, you know, you blocking your blessing, you know.
He'll bring it out. It's Presley.
But, yeah, I was just gonna say,
nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game.
Man, boy, you just, well, I can't even say that, man. You know what I was going through prior to that.
Good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball, executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's a big shot, that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, you talking about Izzo.
He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that
long
one
story short, bro.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
And that wasn't the case.
Step to the back.
He just wanted to shoot with me instead. And the thing about it is, like, if Brent felt some type of requirement to the fans to me, hey, bro, you doing this, but you sitting here on the stage, bro, trying to do this
from the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Man, and that's a
frustrating for sure, bro. We work too hard. You too. You feel me?
You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Yeah.
After that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
We got a timeout here late in the first half,
No.
and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Snap it to the back. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here. Right
One of the most paid for sure, though.
I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do run the clock in the second half?
I said one of the most paid.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it.
Man, let me tell you something. All them trips, them flights, man, hey, it was different. It was different at a certain moment in time. Man.
Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Here we go.
Right.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 4th time.
I still wish we could have made that work some type of way.
The interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
All right, he been doing his like own
That's the end of the
type
second
stuff.
quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got
Right,
it.
and that's what they deserve.
Such an accurate throw.
Hold on, big dog. Hang
From
on.
the pocket when you have your feet set
Hello?
underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on
Man,
the
bro,
move,
listen, bro. I can't even play man defense, bro. My DBs are too slow, and all these niggas teams is juiced up.
Looking to throw on first
What do you mean, bro? He's playing man defense, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. I can't run the ball. I don't have no offensive line. There's literally nothing I can do. Literally nothing. That's why you think I just keep throwing it deep. I'm trying to get this over with, bro. It's over. I'll be back next season. Don't worry. I'm just playing this because your commissioners were scared of me. That's all. They didn't want me to switch teams. Yeah, and I hope they're watching this and hear me too.
Man, when these receivers fumble the football, oftentimes
Yeah, it don't matter. I just hope they watching and listening to what I'm saying.
That's oftentimes how you see Scooby scores.
I'll be back.
He's lucky he was able to recover his own fumble.
And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, when
All right,
you
hello.
half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
All we gotta do is find our idea.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again.
Yeah.
They'll try the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
So I mean, are they still cool? Or are they just
would have pulled their guy by now? I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Right.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd
Just not this one.
You know the defense.
Mm-hmm. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Quick handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise.
Yeah, I used to get mad at that.
Coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency.
It just ain't the same.
Together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
It just ain't the same.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback.
I see he still be doing like some of them little calls and stuff, too.
And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He goes out of bounds.
Yeah, like he was the one getting the people hype and all the other. Yeah.
Just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
I did when we was in, I think that's when we was in Scottsdale. When we went to Scottsdale, Arizona. I met him
in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Gets the back moving. Second down.
I ain't gonna lie, I really hate how that happened with keeping Lindsay. Like I said, it was going crazy.
Their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw him a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative.
Going through
Some
things.
don't want to mess up. Fourth down,
making you a more understanding person. You feel me? Just not jumping to the gun like all a bunch of stuff. You know, it's a bunch of different stuff.
Gets rid of it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter.
Nah, you got to go through school.
Somebody
try
athletic that can go sideline to sideline. That might be a good move moving forward.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a man in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football.
But I mean, you know, times was different back then anyway.
That's exactly what they're doing now.
He's got
time was different back then.
Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question.
And still here.
Gonna be very
so it's only right I do
that. For this one is because, as we know, you can't
it's their part.
Kevin Thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that is his 5th interception.
Literally none. No time at all.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Fires to the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns.
Right.
Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about him. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they tacked on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity.
That's why we have kids. That's why we have kids and put them in our wheels.
Quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's work.
He's in open space downfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And all I do is tell you the same thing over and over again, nigga.
But look at the offense right back. Ready to call a play really fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Has to uncork this one off his back foot.
Got to give the defense credit, man. They've won the day, especially against the pass. They've gotten to the quarterback. They've hit him. They forced him to throw off his back foot on that one. They've had 3 interceptions in this game. What a day for this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Off play action. And as he throws, and it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick 6.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Stark. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Presley. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight.
Yeah, be real, bro. Everybody at some point go through that.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He's going to take off.
Yeah, you can chill.
His way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
When a quarterback gets outside the pocket, it's really hard to defend. Do I stay in my zone? Do I stay back? Or do I come up and go get him? It puts me in a difficult spot.
Right.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. Looking to fire. The quick out. Oh, what a cut! He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Got some room entered to the goal line.
Right.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Yep. Tags. Because he ain't going to even know what you're talking about. That too.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect he lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly
now you got to answer the. Now you got to answer the moms.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now.
Oh, definitely.
We got to go up tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Touchdown LSU. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 18 over Maryland. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So here comes the Auburn offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick.
I say we got about a good 10 before we start the big
I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do.
Nah, you definitely. Who?
You can't let that play beat you twice.
Yeah, that nigga definitely ain't moving like he was when he was 25.
Just execute the offense.
He definitely ain't. Yeah, he ain't moving. Plus, you know, he a little different. He church raised, everything good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just so happened to find success in the trap.
Working that left side.
Right.
Inside the 40. These guys are on the move. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's over for Lowry's, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, do I love being a defensive
But I just said that's when we're going to start.
Like
I didn't say we're going to be.
You got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down.
And the
You got
defense
to
is good
take
with
care of
that. Get
yourself,
pressure
bro.
on the
Because I know
quarterback.
niggas that send
Get
like
him outside
56
the
that's
pocket.
losing grade.
You know it's a
And I
passing
know niggas
situation. Play
that's
half the
barely in their
field now.
40s
This
looking like they
defense
need
is
a
in a
walker.
good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Yeah. So, you gotta take care of yourself,
Behind the
bro.
line, it's Presley. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage
Guide and
because your
exercise,
blockers
bro.
out front oftentimes can't pick them up.
A shot toward the
Guide
end
and
zone.
exercise.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped off. Looking deep.
I gotta get better with that myself. Because I mean, I'm just used to doing that. And then, but I mean, that's how I grew up. Though, you feel me? I was the only child, so I grew up. You feel me? Learning how to entertain myself. Yeah.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Pressure coming. Buying some time. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man,
and this is just one of those days,
he quick to run them little vents.
Right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't
yeah, he real quick to do that.
Momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Yeah.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact
But he gonna do it though. Yeah.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make
all the
big
time.
plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Hey, it's rare now.
10 yards
Yeah, because niggas ain't got houses.
Backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a...
Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Hey, they just pulling up fast. They just pulling up.
Man, you get up big late in the game. You know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got
Of course, it's always been that way though.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, it's always been like that. That ain't nothing new.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter,
right.
I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
There he goes. The tag. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball.
Man, hey, just talking. Hey, just chopping it up. That's all. Yep, just chopping it up. That's all.
They'll put this one in play for
right.
a snap of the drive from the 25.
Right.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. He's looking to throw.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Nah, definitely. That's really all it is, bro. Like, if you really pay attention to what be going on around here, bro, like, I'm not saying like it's segregated here, but it ain't a whole lot of mixed crowds going on. You know what I'm saying?
Quarterback may change this route.
Yeah, and same thing with other races, including the Mexicans and like I had a shoot last week, and I went to some of the Mexican spots, bro. I didn't understand nothing, bro. What? It was so deep in there, bro. I had a shoot in there, bro, and all the music, bro, they was just in there lit. You feel me? I'm talking about. I promise you, bro. Una gasolina.
He's got it for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory for the rest of this one.